I rise in this August House to extend my support to the second batch of supplementary demand for grants for the year 21-22. As we are aware that the Ministry of Finance had laid this proposal on the table on 3rd of December 21. We are aware of the fact that under very difficult circumstances, the budget of 21-22 had been formulated. We were going through the worst times of Corona, and this particular budget, if I say, has played a vital role in ensuring the revival of the economy. I don't think it would be exaggeration. We need to accept it, that this particular budget has contributed to the revival of the economy. One of our friends just mentioned about 8.4% growth in the second quarter. I think that explains whatever I have been saying. Sir, this budget of 21-22 embodies in itself three elements we need to acknowledge, we need to appreciate. Number one, hope. Number two, vigor. And number three, confidence. Now, it embodies hope, which we carried among ourselves during the toughest times. All of us worked together. As Madam Sule rightly said, the central government and all the state governments under the leadership of the Prime Minister and the respective chief ministers have worked very closely combating combating COVID-19. As far as the element of vigor is concerned, this was embodied in all the youth. In fact, they have been filled with abundant promises and unsuppressed thirst to perform and succeed. This is very much visible, and I think the budget has been trying to help this segment of the population. Confidence, the element of confidence reflected by the budget, there is the confidence that the economy will revive and reset. Sir, as we know, this particular supplementary demand for grants second batch includes 69 grants and 2 appropriation, and approval of the House is sought for rupees 3,73,000 crore. Now, sir, as I rise to speak, as I would be talking about certain departments, the proposals they have placed before the House, I would definitely like to recall the statement made by Honorable Prime Minister Modi. He had rightly said, I would appreciate the House to kindly understand the spirit behind the statement made by the Honorable Prime Minister. Some time back he had said, this country is not made by politicians, kings and governments. This country is made by farmers, laborers, our mothers and sisters and youth. And therefore, this particular budget, the second batch of supplementary demand for grants, reflects this spirit of the statement of Honorable Prime Minister. We may not like it, but we must accept it. We must have the humility to accept it. So I have been listening to all my esteemed colleagues from the right side, and all of them have been talking about MG and RGS. I would start with the Ministry of Rural Development. The Department of Rural Development is one of the departments under the Ministry of Rural Development. From 2013 to 2018, I had the opportunity of serving as the Joint Secretary handling MG and RGS, the biggest anti-poverty program of the world. Sir, this supplementary demand for grants talks of 47,039 crore rupees for the Ministry of Rural Development, which includes rupees 25,000 crore for Manrega, which includes 2,000 crore under Manrega for asset creation. Now, I think it's very, very important to understand the budget of MG and RGS. MG and RGS, backed by an Act of 2005, it's very important to understand the way the budget is formulated. I would request the House not to compare apples with oranges. Apples must be compared with apples, and oranges must be compared with oranges only. Sir, when 21-22 budget was brought by the Honorable Finance Minister in February, she had brought in 73,000 crore rupees for MG and RGS, which was 18% more than the BE of 2020-21. BE compared to B, 18% above. Now, there was an apprehension in the minds of the friends on the right side. They had said at that point of time, and today also some of the friends reiterated, that 34% less this time compared to last year. Now, what they are doing is, they are comparing the BE of 21-22 with the RE of 2021, which is not right. In fact, today, we must thank Honorable Prime Minister. In May 2014, when Prime Minister had come, he had taken the charge. One direction that had been given to the Ministry of Rural Development, where I was working as a Joint Secretary handling the program, was transform Manrega, focus on asset creation. The direction was to focus on water conservation, water management, and ensuring water availability for all, and thereafter we started. Today in the morning, I talked to the officials of the Department of Rural Development because I knew these things would come up today. Questions would be raised, doubts would be actually placed on the table today regarding Manrega. I'm extremely delighted to inform the House that despite your apprehension that 34% less BE of this year compared to the RE of last year, we have done exceedingly well. It's very easy to formulate schemes and programs. A good governance model is one which actually ensures that the schemes and programs are implemented properly. Whatever the resources that were available were put to right use. And today I'm delighted to tell you, I don't have to read the papers also. 60 lakh assets have been created till date this financial year, not a mean achievement. And 256 crore person days have been generated. And one more thing, I wish Mr. Shashi Tharoor, the erudite scholar, would have been here. Unfortunately, he's not there. He didn't listen to us. 99.62% of the people who had requested for jobs, or rather requested for wages under Manrega, under employment under Manrega, were offered employment by the whole setup, all the states helped by the central government. 99.62%, please remember. So please don't say that whatever demand was there, it could not be met. This is wrong. Please go to the website of Manrega. I'm extremely delighted to tell you, rather very happy to tell you, proud to tell you that MGNREGS has a wonderful website. It's a real-time basis. You can see everything there. And it's not the central government handling the website. It's real-time. It's coming from below, from all the states. So, the fund allocation, 25,000 crore. And interestingly, as per the direction of the PM Modi, there has been very good focus on asset creation. 2,000 crore rupees have been earmarked for asset creation. I think we need to compliment the efforts of the government, commend the endeavor of the Prime Minister. The fund allocation now will definitely benefit the implementation and contribute to the growth of the scheme. So I come to the next ministry, the Ministry of Jal Shakti. I'm reminded of the statement of Nishikant Dubeji. He mentioned, and I think some of our friends from that side also mentioned, sir, apart from the Namami Gange plan, we are also talking of river linking projects. River linking projects. Cabinet approved the Ken Betwa river linking project in Bundelkhand area, water-starved area, for 44,606 crore rupees. This is not a mean achievement. Sir, the union budget of 21-22, the union budget, I'm not talking of the supplementary grant which has been placed now, the union budget of this current financial year envisioned universal water supply in 4,378 urban local bodies with 2.86 crore tap connections, as well as liquid waste management in 500 Amrit cities. So this is, I think, the focus of the government, the focus of the Prime Minister. He has been talking to all of us regarding the need to focus on water availability, water conservation, and water management. Sir, the Ministry of Jal Shakti has placed demand for 8786.17 crore. This has to be approved by this August House. I would request for that. So farmers, agriculture, I think we have been toying with this idea. I'm privileged to be the spokesperson of my party, and every evening on various TV channels, I meet all our friends from the right side. Many apprehensions, many doubts about the intention of the government as far as farming is concerned, as far as the interest of the farmers is concerned. Sir, छोटा किसान बने देश किसान, और मुझे लगता है मैं बहुत ही विनम्रता के साथ लेकिन आत्मविश्वास के साथ कह सकती हूं कि आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री जी की सरकार किसानों के कल्याण पर केंद्रित है। हम किसानों के साथ खड़े हैं और खड़े रहेंगे। Sir, there has been record procurement at MSP of paddy and wheat this year. Nobody can deny that fact, number one. Number two, 28 crore soil health cards have been distributed and rupees 1.62 lakh crore have been credited through direct benefit transfer methodology to the accounts of 10 crore farmers. And sir, 1 lakh crore have been earmarked for the agriculture infrastructure, which is not a mean achievement. I need some time. Sir, the fertilizer plants that had been closed for years together, I'll mention one plant, I think we are all aware of that. The Gorakhpur plant, Honorable Prime Minister had gone to Gorakhpur and he actually inaugurated that plant. Rather, he announced the revival of that plant, which had been closed for 30 years, the Gorakhpur fertilizer plant, at a cost of rupees 8600 crore. It's a big achievement, and this also reflects the focus of the government on agriculture and allied works. So the Department of Fertilizers, in fact, has placed a demand to the tune of rupees 58,430 crore. This includes rupees 15,000 crore for urea subsidy scheme, rupees 26,602.66 crore for indigenous P&K subsidy, rupees 16,827.34 crore for imported P&K subsidy. So this particular government has been talking of 100% neem-coated urea, and the work has started, and let me tell you with a lot of confidence, and that is what we have been seeing on the ground. We are all in Lok sabha, connected very much with the ground. Sir, the illegal usage of urea, the diversion of urea has been stopped because of the Prime Minister's focus on ensuring 100% neem-coated urea. So the Ministry of Agriculture and Family Welfare has placed a demand for 2,222.03 crore, and this includes rupees 241 crore for the northeastern region. I would request this August House to kindly extend your support. So the Ministry of Civil Aviation, in fact, everybody has been talking about the disinvestment, talking about the Air India. We seek approval for 66,820.05 crore. I think the matter has been debated enough. I would not like to dwell on that. This will be utilized for equity infusion in Air India Assets Holding Company for repayment of past government guaranteed borrowing and past dues liabilities of Air India. I would like to quote Honorable Prime Minister here. Honorable Prime Minister had rightly said a couple of weeks back that the disinvestment of Air India is the biggest example of public-private collaboration to deliver quality and improve services for Indians. Sir, two words stand out: to deliver quality and improve services for Indians. I think the good governance model will definitely talk of this. Sir, Ministry of Defense, देश सुरक्षित तो हम सुरक्षित, देश की सुरक्षा आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी की सरकार की सर्वोच्च प्राथमिकता है. The government here has placed a demand for rupees 9,790.18 crore. This involves rupees 5,000 crore revenue expenditure for defense services, rupees 3,790.18 crore for capital outlay, and rupees 1,000 crore for civil defense. So the Ministry of Railways, I think we are aware of the importance of railways. So Indian Railways is certainly not only a medium to connect distances. I quote Prime Minister Modi again. Indian Railways is not only a medium to connect distances, but it is also becoming an important medium to connect the country's culture, tourism and pilgrimage. सिर्फ दूरियों को रेल कम नहीं करता है, हमारी संस्कृति को, हमारी परंपरा को, हमारे तीर्थ स्थलों को, हमारे पर्यटन स्थलों को जोड़ता है। इसलिए रेलवेज का बहुत महत्व है। The present government under the leadership of Prime Minister Modi is talking of a national rail plan so that we are future ready. By 2030 we are absolutely ready and there is focus on that. आपने कल रात के कुछ तस्वीर आपने देखे होंगे सोशल मीडिया में और आज के खबर कागज में भी, अखबारों में घूम रहे हैं। हमारे प्रधानमंत्री जी आदरणीय मुख्यमंत्री श्री योगी आदित्यनाथ के साथ काशी के रेलवे स्टेशन पर खड़े थे कल रात। उन्होंने निरीक्षण किया, देखना चाहते थे कि काशी का रेलवे स्टेशन साफ है या नहीं, सुसंगठित है या नहीं, सुंदर है या नहीं। तो मुझे लगता है अगर देश के प्रधानमंत्री मध्य रात्रि में रेल स्टेशन पर घूमे तो देश के लिए एक बहुत ही शुभ संकेत है। अच्छा लगे या न लगे, लेकिन जो सच है उसे हमें मानना पड़ेगा। और जहां तक गुड गवर्नेंस मॉडल का सवाल है, हम सुशासन की बात करते हैं। दिसंबर 25 आदरणीय अटल बिहारी वाजपेयी जी की एनिवर्सरी है, हमें पता है, और उसे हम सुशासन दिवस के तौर पर मनाते हैं। जहां तक सुशासन का सवाल है तो मैं आप सबको बताना चाहूंगी कि आज आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री जी काशी में 12 राज्यों के मुख्यमंत्रियों के साथ बैठे हुए हैं और सुशासन के तकनीकों की चर्चा कर रहे हैं। मुझे लगता है हम सब हमें सबको इसका स्वागत करना चाहिए। वी नीड टू एक्सेप्ट दिस एंड कांग्रेचुलेट एंड अप्रिशिएट। Sir, as I told you, not just formulation of schemes, but the implementation of the schemes is extremely important, and that is why the PM National Gati Shakti program has come. Rupees 100 lakh crore have been earmarked for that matter, and I think we need to appreciate this endeavor of the government. Sir, with Janta in its heart, with Atmanirbhar Bharat as the vision, under the leadership of Prime Minister Modi, we will all, the government, will continue to walk the talk, deliver and make dreams come true. Now with this, I would very humbly request all the esteemed members of the House to kindly extend support to the second batch of supplementary demand for grants for rupees 3.73 lakh crore. Thank you so much.